Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Debt Ain't My Daddy. My name is Linnell J. Young, and I am a 100% debt-free motivational speaker and personal finance educator. I help people become debt-free by helping them realize what they cannot see that's right in front of them every day. And the reason why I can say this, because I was once trapped in the debt matrix as well for 40 years. And the debt matrix is a place where all the people live that believe in credit and debt, that they believe they need it. Let's say it like that. I want to make sure I say it specifically correct. They believe they need it, so they stay trapped in this box. Now I'm out of this box. I'm on the other side. All right, I'm out of debt. I understand how the whole economic system works. What I'm telling you is it's really priceless, the information I'm telling you, but so you could better understand the information I'm telling you, what it's worth billions. I know this for a fact. It's worth billions. Today's video, ATM debit cards. You know, the ones with the Visa or MasterCard logo on it? Yeah, that. But first, I want to say a couple things to make sure you understand the perspective I'm coming from. Banks are not big, bad, evil, bad people, whatever, right? There's corruption in everything, okay? And when we find out corruption's inside the banks, we just flip out. But though corruption's in every business that you can think of, it's everywhere. There's bad people everywhere, okay? But banks are not big, bad, and evil. That's a lie. So first of all, stop thinking like that. Don't think, I thought like that for years. Oh, they're hoarding all the money. No, they're not. What is the bank's specific purpose to do? To make money. And they're very good at it. Take lessons from them. Watch the commercials on mute, of course, and then you'll see what they're advertising. Now, what I'm about to tell you is not anything factual. I'm not a banker. I'm not into banking, though I wish I was in a specific part. The part of banking I want to be in, I don't know the name of. That's what I'm trying to figure it out. But anyway, I know it's probably sounding so crazy and nuts to you. But anyway, now that I'm debt free, things that don't make financial sense pique my interest. I just always go, why is that? That doesn't. But I understand now that when things don't make financial sense, there's usually a financial gain elsewhere. Okay, there's a reason for it because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make financial sense. So today's topic, the ATM debit cards, right? So recently, I had my girlfriend. Her ATM card numbers got skimmed. It got, copied, duplicated. Who knows how it happened, all right? It happens all the time, right? And so I started thinking, wow, because that happened to me once before too. And I knew the hassle that I had to go through to get that money back, right? But anyway, your ATM debit card has a security pin on it, right? So if you need to get money or you need to buy something, it's a security pin to keep thieves away, right? That's okay, cool. They got to figure out my security pin. But when it has a Visa or MasterCard logo on it, they can use it like a credit card. They just slide it, press enter, and they're done. It's like, so right there, here's another thing that piqued my interest. I said, that doesn't make financial sense. Why? What good is what's the purpose of a security pin or a credit card chip inside of the, whatever? What good is it if they can just press enter like a credit card? That's huge. So if you lose your debit card, right? You lose it and you don't realize it till hours later, they could have already gone shopping because all they got to do is press enter and they get whatever they want. That doesn't make financial sense. That is a huge security hole. Huge. So I called my bank. I said, hey bank, this is Linnell from Debt Ain't My Daddy. No, I didn't say all that. I said, hey, is there a way I can take that? I said, what's the purpose of a pen if they can use it as a credit card? They didn't really have a solid answer for me. So I said, okay, send me a regular debit card. I don't want no Visa or MasterCard logo on it. You know what they told me? Sorry, we don't offer that. I was like, what? That doesn't make sense. I'm explaining this hole to you, this huge gap hole that I'm sure is abused on a daily, hourly basis. It's huge. So as a customer, I go, you know what? I want to close that hole. I don't need the credit card part on my debit card. I just want PIN only, blah, blah, blah. They said, we don't offer that. And I was like, what? And then they sent back to me and said, yeah, our card servicer, MasterCard, Visa, does that automatically. So I said, you mean that I have no choice but to go with what you force me to do and leave that hole open in my account? I didn't like that. And again, it was piquing my interest. Why in the world would the bank leave open an obvious hole for thieves to come in and take your money? So this is what I came up with. And again, I don't work for a bank. I'm not saying any of this, what I'm saying is true. I'm not saying that. This is just what I see through my debt-free eyes, because why? It makes financial sense to me. So I was thinking, if I see it, this hole, I know the bank sees it because they've been around before I was even born. Okay? So I go, okay, what would the plus side be for them? Since most of America is in debt, like 85% of Americans are in debt. They barely have a $500 to $1,000 in their bank account. People that actually depend on overdraft protection. So I was thinking, can you imagine if, since the average person is in debt and their ATM number gets stolen, card gets stolen, and a thief, a scammer, whatever, goes and spends $500 to $1,000, whatever, at a store, right? Just have to push the button. I'm going to use it as a Visa. Boop, and it's gone, right? Yeah, it gets reported and it has the same protections as a MasterCard and Visa. But guess what? Some banks will take up to 5 days to get your stolen money back to the customer, to get it back to you. 5 days? And you barely had any money in there in the first place? So I was thinking like this. Do you know how many fees are going to occur through bounce checks and auto pay and all this other stuff? Those are fees that are created, overdraft fees and whatever other fees that the bank decides they're going to put on there while you're waiting for your 5 days to get your money back. That wasn't even your fault that it was stolen. Wasn't even your fault. But you're going to incur fees over this obvious hole that I'm sure the banks deal with every single day if you just have to press enter on a debit card. That's crazy. And why is that? They're going to make billions with a B, on fees. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. And it makes perfect financial sense. Now, like I stated earlier, don't be a bank hater. Don't think the banks are bad. They're not doing anything wrong. And I know you're looking at me like, oh my God, how could they do that? All you have to do is watch your own money. That kind of stuff will never happen. When you're debt free, bank fees don't exist. They don't exist. You know why? Because I watch my money. That's how I even came up with this ATM hole. I watch my money. Just because the bank doesn't look at it as a whole, I don't care what they think. Their feelings or their rules or whatever has nothing to do with me. Nothing. I don't like that. I'm closing the hole. And so you know how I do this? I have a credit card, a normal credit card, and I use that credit card everywhere. I use it with everything I buy, online, in the streets, get gas, whatever. I never use my ATM anywhere. Anywhere. So if a business has a credit card scammer or some thief is stealing the number somehow, whatever, my credit card company will catch it. Say, hey, did you do this? No. They'll shut the card down, replace my money, and send me a new card. They say, hey, man, it's going to take a week or two to get you a new card. I'm like, I don't care. I'm debt free. When you're debt free, you don't really care because I don't need credit. It's just a tool to me. I just use it, right? 5 to 10 days to get, I don't care, whatever. Because I just go to the bank and get cash, the cash I need that will get me through the 2 weeks that I might need it throughout the day. There's no scammer scamming cash, okay? There's no reader or nothing like that. Cash, boom, here. There's nothing to scan. It's cash. And by the way, when I do use my credit card, I pay it off in full every month. I pay no interest. I don't pay the rent money. When you're debt free, this is clear. You don't do that. Having a credit card places at least one more barrier between thieves and my money. When you become debt free, like right now, I can see how the whole economy system works. I keep telling you, what I understand, what I'm sharing with you is worth billions. I will change your life. You'll never be the same. And the fee I charge, guess what? At the end of it, when I help you open your eyes, you know what you'll say to me? I guarantee you'll say to me, Linnell, I would have paid 10 times your price. Because like I always say, wealth is not money. True wealth is owning the time in your life. And when you own the time in your life, you can do anything you want. Anything. Nothing stops you. Anything you decide to be, you can be. Look at my eyes. Do I look like I'm joking? I'm not joking. I can be anything. I can do anything. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good day.